What are people most afraid of in life? What are their biggest fears? For some people, these fears could include having cancer or losing a loved one. It's very difficult for a person to overcome just one of these hardships in life, let alone having to go through both. Let me tell you about someone who went through both and still was able to be strong for her family. My Aunt Mary Ann is truly an amazing person and has shown me to be able to be strong and never give up no matter what. About 6 years ago, my Aunt Mary Ann was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was very hard for my family to believe because no one has ever gone through it before, no one has ever had it. We were very scared for her, but knew she would pull through and be fine in the end. It was very hard for us as her family to have to go through and watch her go through all that pain. Once she started on chemo, she lost all her hair and became very sick for a long time. It also made her very weak and tired a lot more often as well. Once she was finally done with all the chemo and her cancer was gone, we were so proud of her. She did it. She fought and won the battle against breast cancer. Shortly after having defeated breast cancer, Mary Ann had yet another battle, had to battle another hardship in her life. Her husband Alan was in a car accident that costed him his life. This was not only devastating to Mary Ann and her 2 boys, but also to the rest of us as her family too. It was yet again another first for us. We haven't lost anyone so close and dear to us before. It was very hard for Mary Ann to deal and cope with it at first, but who could blame her? She just lost the one person that meant just as much to her as her own life did. It has been about 2 years since the accident, and Mary Ann has done a tremendous job raising her 2 boys, being a single mother with lots of responsibilities. Mary Ann was just getting back on her feet again when she was diagnosed with yet again more cancer. This time it was in her bones, and by the time the doctors finally realized it, it had eaten out most of her hip. It was extremely difficult for Mary Ann to have to hear this because she already battled it once and really didn't want to go through it again. The doctors put a rod in her hip to help stabilize things, and she was returned to chemo again. She is still battling the bone cancer right now, and all of us know she will get through it with no problem. Mary Ann continues on chemo and will hopefully soon be done. Seeing my Aunt Mary Ann go through everything that she has and still be able to be strong and fight through it has inspired me to be the best that I can be and never let anything get me down. To see someone have cancer and defeat it once, have to lose their spouse, and then have to battle cancer a second time is extremely hard. You don't want to believe it, and you want to do just about anything you can to help them and take their pain away. My Aunt Mary Ann is 1 in a million and can conquer anything life throws at her. She is strong and fights through even the toughest times. I love her very much and am very proud of her.